was created because Jason and I wanted to show how much we love Singapore, and we wanted to travel to a lot of parts of Singapore that we previously were not able to explore. The idea was inspired from this video that we saw online at Jason's place. It was called A Guy Walks Through America, and it really shows, the makers really show how much they love the America by just traveling through it and showing the beauty of America in our light. And for us, we felt that we wanted to do something epic for Singapore, and that's how project Run Through Singapore was then created.
We were thinking about doing a shoot of Singapore and going about Singapore to show all the places that people haven't seen before and they should really take a look at, because we think that Singapore is a very beautiful place, but no one has actually tried to shoot it in one single video before. And that's exactly what we were trying to do.
Run Through Singapore, it's really a big challenge for me because we have to shoot the whole film to simulate a boy running from Ubin to all parts of Singapore in a day, which means that we have to play with a lot of elements such as time and weather inclusive.
Yeah, there was the planning phase, so everyone just sat down and thought of ideas. So I remember a time when we sort of sat here for hours at ends to think of places to visit. So the list actually came up to about 100 over places.
The first technique that we thought about was actually to shoot it with video stop motion. We would actually get Ing Chen to run, we would use a track, we would shoot and repeat that for many times and try and slice that and split it into many small little videos where we'll connect it and make it look like as though he was running.
We actually went to Illuma to set up the dolly and we used my Crocs as a marking to mark out the dolly one point to another, to another, to another, to another to finish a 5-second run through in 3 hours.
But that actually turned out to be too tedious because we had to go to the location, repeat the process of him running for about 20 times just for a 1 to 2 second video. So that actually took too long to shoot and we skipped that idea.
Basically, me and Wei Lun will go around some parts of the island to go and recce various parts to search for places which might be suitable for our shots. Before we set off for a recce shot, me and Wei Lun will do some administrative stuff behind each planning of every recce. So we'll organize the information required and the route to be taken into Google Docs so that every one of us can work on it at the same time.
And upon deciding that, we decided to use camera stabilizers instead. So the first camera stabilizer that we thought of using was actually the Titan stabilizer. But we went for a trial run with it, a prototype at Chinese Garden. And it turned out that the whole structure was actually too light. Because when we tried to run, coupled with the factor of wind, it turns out that the whole camera started to shake. We got ourselves a glide cam and we did actually a few prototypes and it turned out pretty well. Very stable, very nice footage. So we tried shooting it in real time, shooting it in slow-mo, so that we could actually show the members. So in the end, we decided to shoot in real time, Steadicam, and that was how we started to go about filming after confirming the technique.
First, the driver will bring us to a safe location and unload the entire team. Then, together with Jason and the recce team, we will first frame the shot and decide where, what to shoot and where would the runner run towards. So after that, me as the runner would then run the decided route with Jason in front of me, filming me with the steady camera, and 2 to 3 of the other team members would help to clear the way in front to make sure that we do not bump into objects or people. And right after that, we will find the driver waiting at the end of the road, ready to pick us up and ferry off to the next location instantly.
My challenges as a driver is to meet the time schedule while rushing from place to place, and also looking for a car park when the crews alight to do their filming.
I mean, the video it had to be filmed chronologically, so we had to be at certain places at certain time. So yeah, rushing was an issue, and like if let's say you hit the expressway at peak hours, that's the end.
The weather condition always played to our favour. When we wanted to rest, it rained, so we were able to sleep well. When we wanted to shoot, the weather was always fine, and there was always a lot of enthusiasm and fun in the group, and nobody was complaining, and everybody was so motivated and get up and completing a job. And that was really, really fun to see. The friendship and teamwork that was built along the way.
The most memorable one was at Crunchy Memorial. Yeah, I actually fully experienced the serenity of the Crunchy Memorial. Without this production, I don't think I'll ever be there.
I can't describe it in words. When you get there, you can actually feel the place. And after looking at the cement wall where it actually said where they died for all 3 men, it gave me the inspiration to do a one-shot 360-degree view of Yingquan. And it's one of the longer shots that you will see in the video, because I think it's very important to not just show the present beauty of Singapore, but also remind people that there are people that actually sacrifice their lives for us to get to where we are.
A lot of cool and epic things really happened during the project. There was once when we just ran through Raffles Place and a trishaw rider just spread across us and wanted to be part of our video project, and yet he was included as well. And we took a few pictures with him. One of the epic moments was in Sentosa when the team actually lost an important screw amongst the sand.
We unscrewed the camera from the tripod, and one of the screws just dropped out in the sand. We couldn't find it for quite a long time.
We were searching for it desperately, and just in the moment when we were about to give up and the sky was just about to turn dark, we spotted a man with a metal detector, and he just came along and just helped us, picked out that metal piece.
That was the shoot of the sunrise at Marine Barrage. I mean, that was my first time seeing a sunrise, so definitely was really, really awesome. The entire filming process was pretty awesome because it was an overnight shoot. We met at Jason's place at maybe 9, and we filmed all the way until 9 in the morning. So 12 hours of non-stop shooting, that can really get to you.
I know Singapore better, all the ulu places where ordinary folks and people like me have not visited before.
Before this video, I actually thought that Singapore was really boring. Come on, it's just a tiny dot, there's nothing really much to visit. But after this production, I was rather shocked. There were places that I've actually never been to, I've only read in books, and I realized that there's a lot of secrets that Singapore is hiding from us, and it's up to us to actually find out and dig out these secrets.
It's quite an eye-catching experience for me to know the other parts of Singapore, like the north or even the south.
So the biggest take back for me in the entire project is the fact that I have experienced Singapore in a different way that probably nobody else in Singapore have, especially, of course, working with a group of awesome people and completing this awesome project.
As the crew behind the production of the video, we ourselves had so much to learn from the country that we live in. I feel that this video can definitely, help others appreciate Singapore better.
And in making this video, I hope that we can actually take out a slice of this present time that we live in. Probably in future, when you have kids, you can show them that this is how Singapore looks like now. Maybe in the future, the skyline of Singapore will be entirely different, and this video can be a way for you to show that in 2011, this is how Singapore looked like and was beautiful.